It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to Bridgeport Stadium, Harrisonburg, Virginia, the home of the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So James Madison's offense will be the first up today. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Hand off to the single back. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Dukes bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't need this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Makes a quick grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now for 40.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Direct snap. He finds some space. As the first down is still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. Powering through. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. 3rd down and long, why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. James Madison's offense back out there now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop? He's in the clear. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dukes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here you go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. There's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeye. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Caught behind the line. It's Welch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
They're going to run it here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The receiver snags it. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, It could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, James Madison.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
QB keeper all the way. Tackle, but first down. The Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out. What would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Dukes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. James Madison's offense back out there now. Gives it to the back. Breaks free. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets a big pop.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here.
Ready, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Dump off caught by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On the set.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter, the offense has a 1st down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready?
7th play of the drive coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Welch. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Okay.
The Dukes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Dukes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time.
Got it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Gain moves the ball to the 37, another 1st down. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they finally stopped him, but a decent game that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down completion to the left. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. What a catch! They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they come roaring back now.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. James Madison's offense back out there now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here comes a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff again. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And now the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Direct snap. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Okay,
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.